Congress has a new House Speaker tonight, ending 3 weeks of uncertainty and chaos that along the way crushed the hopes of a string of high-profile Republicans, all seeking the job after Kevin McCarthy was booted from the post. Instead, late today, the Republican majority mustering the 217 votes needed and then some to lift a relative unknown, Louisiana's Mike Johnson, to the Speaker's podium. Johnson, a hard-right conservative who in just hours was propelled from a minor party leadership role to second in the constitutional line to the presidency. The new speaker sworn in this afternoon, in his first remarks declaring the People's House is back in business. Our Garrett Hake has been following all the drama leading up to today's vote and has late details.
After 3 chaotic and leaderless weeks, tonight the House once again has a speaker.
The Speaker-elect, Mike Johnson from the state of Louisiana.
Louisiana Republican Mike Johnson elected on a party line vote with the support of every Republican, every Democrat opposed. A stunning rise for the Trump ally and low-ranking member of the GOP House leadership team, now second in line to the presidency.
The challenge before us is great, but the time for action is now.
Johnson is a staunch conservative on issues like abortion and government spending. He also played a key role in efforts by then-President Trump to overturn Joe Biden's electoral victory in the 2020 election. History noted by Democrats today.
Joe Biden won the 2020 presidential election. No amount of election denialism will ever change that reality.
Are you worried that a Speaker Johnson would again attempt to overturn the election?
No. Johnson's election caps a turbulent month for the House, beginning with the ouster of former Speaker Kevin McCarthy and the elevation and withdrawal of 3 other GOP nominees before the party settled on the relatively unknown Johnson late last night.
If you don't think that moving from Kevin McCarthy to MAGA Mike Johnson shows the ascendance of this movement and where the power in the Republican Party truly lies, then you're not paying attention.
The 8 Republicans who led the effort to remove McCarthy declaring victory.
The only way to change Washington is to change who's leading Washington, and that is what we did today.
Johnson jolting the chamber back into action.
I believe we're going to be able to get this team to work together.
With the House voting hours after his election on the first bill of any kind in nearly a month, a resolution supporting Israel, which passed with overwhelming bipartisan support.
So, Garrett, what's on the new speaker's plate now?
Well, Lester, the thorniest issue will be funding the government, the same issue that ultimately cost Kevin McCarthy his job. Government funding runs out in a little more than 3 weeks, and the House has wasted the last month. So the new speaker will need to put a plan in action soon to avoid a shutdown just before Thanksgiving.